Silent takedown.
All right, we'll give him the biz. We'll get the gun boy. I think the guy's facing the other way. Indeed he is. Nope, he's turning around. All right.
Well, luckily nobody has peripheral vision in this game.
No, absolutely
Or in the
not.
series, actually.
I messed up. Yeah. I thought I had time.
You did not. I could have told you that.
Why didn't you?
I didn't want to.
I trusted you.
Man, I feel like I made a mistake working out right before this. I'm like really tired.
Just gassed out, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. There was
power thing.
How do you do that again?
Left trigger. Tap it. There you go. I think that's one.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think you have to do it when it's red or whatever.
All right. We will. We should be able to do it now.
Can we talk about this for a second?
Ooh!
There we go.
That was a
awesome.
sick finish. Okay.
That should count. Yeah, there you go.
We did it. Look at
That's the
that.
next
More
one.
challenges. We are. Oh, very, very doable.
That's doable once we get the upgrade. You have to get the critical strike upgrade.
Right.
Which means that you and I, after we finish this, like whenever we play again, we should do the Shiva side mission because that's
No
where
doubt.
you get that.
No
Just so
doubt
that
about
we
it.
have it.
Agreed.
Where are we, by the way? I don't even remember.
I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my really
Tight, hot,
no.
beautiful pants.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I knew where it was going, and I finished.
I did.
Wait, hold on, hey.
I'm about to.
No.
And
hey.
I just did. Yeah.
All right, so now we give these guys the big.
What's little Batman between friends?
I'm sorry about that.
How are we gonna kill that?
Do not end up in front of that turret.
I know. I was gonna say that's a nightmare.
What was that? Oh, that was money?
Straight cash.
Jeez, that's actually kind of cool. I don't think that's in the console version, is it?
Not that I remember this. I mean, the graphics are so much better, dude. It's insane. All right, don't hit me. Yes. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Such a tight quarter. It's hard to know who you can hit and who you can't.
I know.
Ooh, I
right?
punched through
I
it.
feel that way in real life too. I'm like, I can't hit this woman because hitting women's wrong, but I can hit this woman because she's for equal rights. But I can't hit that woman because she's not.
Because
That's how
I am an equal opportunity crime fighter, and that includes women.
I am an equal opportunity woman crime
Wait,
fighter. Crime fighter.
hold on. Feminism's cool.
I need to hack that computer so I can find
Hack the computer, and you also need to jam that thing so that we can go back that way.
Oh, sure. Give it this.
The old college try, that's what they call it.
Give it to it. Give it the biz. So then we need to hack this computer.
Yeah, and is there anything over here?
I'm uploading data from
Alfred, please be useful for once and give me some wisdom.
bypass the security door in the loading dock.
Receiving it now, sir.
Interesting. Cyanus had a pacemaker implanted. It says here he had prolonged QT syndrome. Anything that raises his heart rate could trigger cardiac arrest. Cyanus was having the Joker followed. These photos show him obtaining chemicals used in making explosives. If I find Cyanus, he'll know what the Joker's planning.
Sir, I found the security codes you were looking for. You have access to the building now.
Thank you, Alfred.
Alfred, I'm gonna just not thank you for that because you're old. Your time is done. Oh, you can level up. What's this? What's this?
Give me that wisdom now.
Close quarter, close combat upgrades.
Oh, right.
Yep, there you go. Let's
So we
ignore that
want-
stupid thing. We want that.
That's fantastic.
Critical counter.
Absolutely. Give us the biz. And then, so we get that, and then that
Get
one's
down to
going to
5.
be great.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to get another upgrade ASAP.
So hey, check that out. But that board behind you, right there.
Oh, yes.
We've
here
got
we go.
pretty much everybody here. Deadshot, Copperhead, Electrocutioner, Deathstroke, Shiva, Bane, Firefly, even
Wow.
Killer Cock over there.
Yeah, Killer Cock is horrifying.
Hey, by the way,
It's really weird in this game, too.
I was going to say to you, what do you think is the worst representation of a DC Comics character in the DCEU? To me, there's also a Enigma pack on our way out down there. It was on the ceiling. Do you see it there? You can see it from here.
Oh, yes. Okay, let's go.
To me, it's Killer Croc.
In the Suicide Squad?
Yeah, like it's just so bad, and it's a caricature, and he's like, I kind of think it's a little racist. I don't know how
Yeah.
people didn't think that, because like all he does is talk about like BET and stuff, and I'm like, is this really like a good thing? I mean, that stuff doesn't really offend me, but I was kind of like, I feel like they thought they did something there, but it was really just stupid and like kind of borderline offensive.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about, I think the only other one I think that really, for me, didn't work.
Good.
Killer Croc is definitely, I think, he's up there for sure. Joker in Suicide Squad was kind of... He had, like, maybe one moment where I thought that was a Joker moment. And that was when he was in the helicopter laughing. And, like, there was a moment where he, like, just aggressively laughed. And it looked like Joker for a second.
Oh, what was that?
What the heck? Even Batman's wondering, what is that? But for me, if Joker, give it. I think if you give him more screen time, maybe it's better. Maybe it's improved. Maybe give him a chance to actually, do something with the character. But what we saw was not great, dude.
No.
And that's it, I guess. I think I'd put him, and unfortunately, I think they both come from Suicide Squad. Because you look at, like, and I guess, depending on what you think about Lex Luthor, too, from BVS, I thought Jesse Eisenberg was fun. I thought he was all right, but a lot of people did not like that iteration of Lex Luthor.
I don't like him that much, but I don't hate him.
Yes.
Like, some people hate him, and I used to like it, actually. When I watched it, I don't know if you remember, that's an element I defended.
Yeah,
and now, I'm sure you saw the review, I don't like it nearly as much. I kind of found it really cringy a lot of times, like Granny's peach tea and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just not great writing, but...
It also kind of felt like... Sorry, not to interrupt.
No, he just could have become awesome, and he didn't. Like, he could have started out that wacky, weird, dumb kind of thing and become really cool, and he just stayed wacky, weird to me. And everybody justifies it because they're like, well, he says that they're not going to arrest him because he's acted so crazy. And it's like, yeah, sure, but, like, he acts that way to Superman, too, even when he's explaining that they're not going to arrest him because he acted crazy. So it's like he's also just kind of crazy and not three-dimensional.
Yes. Yeah.
He's like Lex Joker.
He is, yeah. It was kind of weird because he, like, for me, as I was watching it, it kind of felt like he was a little bit, like, trying to be like Heath Ledger's Joker a little bit at times, is the vibe that I got, which was weird. It's like, why, I don't know, it just, that wasn't Lex Luthor to me. It felt off, it felt weird. He was, like, making weird jokes. He even had some, like, mannerisms that for some reason reminded me of Heath
I'm not
Joker.
doing very good here, by the way.
That's A-okay. Tough to get in the flow once you've messed up, once you've been hit. Well, yours was weird too, because once you started with the flow, I think a random guy, because of the smoke, threw a punch just in the dark, and then he hit you. Messed it up. Messed
Yeah,
up the whole
still
vibe.
my fault. Should have dodged it.
I would too.
But you're right about that, though. Like, he does have a lot of Joker-ish mannerisms. It almost seems like Zack Snyder was like, hey, why don't you just be the Joker?
That's kind of what it was. Yeah, I was like trying to be the Joker. It's like you're Lex Luthor. It's different. It's more of like it's still, I guess, sassy and like funny with Lex Luthor, but it's more intelligence based. It's more of like witty humor that way.
Yeah, well, I was thinking too that one thing that bothers me about it is, like, if you want a really intelligent Lex, watch Smallville. Like, Michael Rosenbaum is fantastic.
I've heard real good things about him.
And he went on to, like, obviously play, Flash in, like, the DCAU and stuff like that. But still, like, he did such a good job in that role.
He was great, if I'm not mistaken, I think if I'm remembering this correctly, he was really good in Justice League Unlimited when he showed up, I think, as well. And there's some other movies that he was in, too, that were fantastic. I think it was Superman, Batman, Public Enemy, if I'm remembering right. He was really, I think he was one of the main baddies in that one. And he was great. So there are a lot of, and I think he was even in Superman Red Sun. So there are a lot of really good versions animated for the most part. I don't think we've seen the live action was Smallville, so that's an exception. But otherwise, for the most part, you see him in animated versions being awesome. And I've never watched the Superman animated series, and I'm looking forward to watching that after I finish the Batman animated series here coming up in probably another week or two. And then, like, from there, I want to see how Lex Luthor is portrayed in that show, too. I'm sure he's fantastic. But
yeah, he's really cool.
But Lex has some really good arcs, like you said, in Smallville, I'm sure, and then in, like, Justice League Unlimited and some other movies, too. So, I don't know. I guess going off of that, it was a total different character in BVS. He was just different. He was kind of quirky. He was a little weird. And he tried to be, like, funny and, like, I don't know, like, poetic with some things, which was just... I don't know, it didn't seem normal. It didn't seem natural to the character.
No, the part I liked was when he's talking to the senator about, like, gods and, like, monsters. I guess that's a movie.
I've got to find
He was basically talking about, like, how
shorted out.
demons don't come from below, they come from above us. Like, he was talking about how, like, the one thing he wanted to change in his father's study was, like, the picture that would have had, like demons coming from below, and he wanted to turn it upside down.
Yes, yeah.
Because like he thought of like the god Superman as like this evil thing almost.
That was cool. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I like the idea of him being like connected to a higher purpose, but at the same time, he's also just very petty because he was abused as a child and like God didn't save him, and so like he doesn't really believe in that stuff.
Right.
And
right.
Superman kind of represents what he doesn't believe in. Like, and that's the thing is like I think Zack Snyder thought that was a really intelligent angle, and it really could have been. And I think I like Snyder.
I do too, yeah.
And I think that certain people thought it was a really intelligent angle, but it's so not fleshed out that it's not.
Yeah, it deserved a little bit more, I think.
Yeah.
You could have gone further with it. I did like at the end how the picture was flipped. Like when you get to the very end of the movie, it cuts back to that. That was really cool. There were some really good moments with it for sure.
Well, and one of my favorite lines from him is when he's talking about that, though, like to Superman on the roof. Like his monologue to Superman on the roof, I thought was really good.
That was well delivered.
And when he's like, there were no gods to save me from Daddy's fist and stuff like that. Like, there's just really interesting ideas there that I feel like they could have gone all in on and just kind of half committed to, even in the Ultimate Cut.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, I'm so tired of every time you like levy any criticism against like BVS. People are like, well, did you watch the Ultimate Cut? It's like, yes, I have watched the Ultimate Cut many times.
I like it a lot more too than the original cut for sure.
Absolutely, but it doesn't make it some perfect film.
It upgrades.
It's silly to suggest that it like takes away every fault of it. It's the only way to watch the movie now, but it still has flaws.
Yes.
And people act like, no, that's the perfect movie. It's like, dude, just because you like it that much doesn't make it perfect. Like, I'm glad you like it that much. You know what I like? You know what I enjoy? By the way, I do enjoy that movie. I enjoy Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance. It is a pile of dog crap.
Oh my god.
It's a pile of dog crap. Yeah. I can have fun watching it. It's so bad, it's good.
It's got Nick Cage. You gotta love it. I mean, have some respect for the man who made National Treasure.
But would I go to you and say, because I like Thing, you're an idiot for not liking Thing, or you don't understand? Oh crap! I used detective mode here.
Blew it already.
I wouldn't do that. It's just silly. That's all I'm saying.
I totally agree. There are things that you're going to like. Like, for example, I recognize now that Suicide Squad was not a fantastic movie. Obviously, not great. When I first, originally watched it, and even now, I'm sure when I'd watch it back again, I'm not going to, because I recognize what the movie is, and that it's not a great movie. It's more of a fun movie. It's a movie to laugh at and have fun with. And it's not quite at the laughability of like a Batman and Robin, with George Clooney and bat nipples. It's not quite there.
Whatever. Just go ahead and shoot me, and I'll do the no. I say they shoot me. I take care of the room. We get through it. Saves. We're done.
Love it.
That's my idea.
Love what you're doing.
Just so we're gonna be done. Yeah, the Batman and Robin? What about Batman and Robin?
Well, I was saying that Suicide Squad is not quite at that level, obviously. It's not a great movie. It's not that bad.
No, because Margot Robbie elevates it a bit.
For sure, absolutely. And there's some fun moments in there. I recognize it's not bad. But back to your point is like, or I recognize it's not great. But to your point,
recognize it's not bad.
It's not
Anyone
bad.
who thinks Suicide Squad's bad, idiot.
Oscar-winning Suicide Squad. Have some respect. Yeah, it's not great, but I have fun with it, and I enjoyed it. Even when I was in the theaters, I was like, was that great? No, but I had fun at certain moments, and it's a movie where I could have fun at some points. It didn't happen as frequently as I would have hoped. It's not a complete abomination in my eyes. A lot of people, it's the worst movie of all time, and
I don't think it's that.
I get it. It's not great, and I totally understand your point. But I also enjoyed parts of it, and that's the idea. If you enjoy things, it's okay to enjoy a movie like that, even though if it's world-renowned is terrible and is a really bad movie that was just not done well. That's absolutely fine.
Wait, it auto-activated my...
Oh, because of the smoke! Oh, no! That's okay. There'll be an easier room to do it on.
Yeah, let's just not do it here.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Let's just ignore it, because otherwise, I have to restart it again. I don't care.
Yeah, no way. You can do this.
If I hit this guy with this, does it blow up?
Oh, it didn't!
Maybe
It does in City, I thought. Maybe you have to unlock that later, though. Because that was something you had to unlock later. Yeah, this is tricky. Okay. Oh, please? Oh, no. How'd they turn around?
Wait, it didn't... But, the thing is, it didn't activate.
This is going to be well done if you can. Oh, this is big. Oh, no. No, 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 no!
Okay, we're going to get this.
Yes.
We'll get it this time. It'll
Oh,
happen.
I thought you
I love your
I gotta
optimism.
take my hand off of this.
lot more fight.
I did not die on purpose, by the way. But I just
No,
figure I might
it's
as well
tricky.
just see if I can do it without the detective mode. If I can't, we do a different room.
I like it.
It's okay.
I like the
Then we're done.
determination. All right, let's see what you got here. So, evaluating the room, fair amount of guys,
The thing is, you can instantly take out this guy.
which is great. It's a good system. We start off with one. Get a rhythm going.
Then if we go over here, we can like immediately...
Get guy number 2. Ooh, right on that ledge over there. Yes, and there's another one right. Oh, dude, this is perfect.
What?
That's kind of tricky.
There we go.
Does that alert them though?
It will now, yeah.
Okay. So then if you go... Ooh, that could be an opportunity. No, that's tricky. I don't know if I like that. Well, maybe you could actually now.
That second one.
Yeah. All right. If you can get behind him when he runs over, that's your ticket.
Yeah, that's the thing is, if you enjoy stuff, I'm all for it.
Yes.
Just like, don't get mad if somebody doesn't like it, you know? I mean,
totally fine.
now if they have really dumb points for why they don't like it, I totally get getting a little annoyed at that.
Sure.
You know, like if somebody told me that Empire Strikes Back is terrible because I don't like sci-fi. It's like, okay, at that point to me, you're kind of an idiot because like that's not a valid critique of Empire Strikes Back. Just because you don't like sci-fi that it's bad, that makes no sense.
Well, and even to a certain extent, my reasons for liking parts of Suicide Squad is I just had fun with it, you know? That's not like a great logical reason to be like, well, in that case, I'll rethink my thoughts on Suicide Squad. No, it's not great reasoning. But it's just, I don't really have a reason why I like parts of it. I just kind of do, you know? That's it.
Well, I bet if you-
I'm not defending Suicide Squad by any means. So
And I
guess
bet
that's
if you
the
really
point.
thought about it, you could find some stuff that you do like about it.
Sure,
The
sure.
only time that kind of thing annoys me is when people can never come up with, you know what I mean? Like, okay, like let's say you enjoy, I'm trying to think of something really bad, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
If you can't tell me a single thing you like about it, I don't care that you like it. Because, like, to me, that means that you can't rationally, like, reason out your own taste at all.
Good drop, by the way.
And to me, that's kind of like, that's just something they teach you in school is like, no one's going to give a crap what you think if you can't come up with a single thing to say about it.
critical thinking. Yeah.
That's my issue with it. Is like, if there's no critical thought to it at all and you can't even come up with anything if asked and given time to think about it. Not like, hey, T, immediately, 5 things you like about Suicide Squad, go. Like, that's not fair.
Right.
But, like, if I asked you right now, hey, what are 5 things you like about Suicide Squad, and you couldn't come back in a week and tell me, I probably don't care that you like it. Because
Right.
you have no idea why you think what you think. You just
Yes.
think it. And at that point, it's like, okay,
Well, that's the
fair
thing.
enough to you, I don't care.
There are certain things that I think you should think critically about and figure out. Other times, you don't really need to. You don't have to explain yourself.
Well, you don't have to explain why you like character design, really.
No, it doesn't really matter. It's like things like that. If you're not like passionate about it, it's not. It's like you recognize there are flaws and that there are varying opinions, and you just well
I
done,
did it.
by the way. Well done.
I agree. I just think that it's a slippery, I mean, not a slippery slope, but it's a close second to just saying, like, everything is subjective, like, this is just what I think,
That's fair,
if you
yeah.
can't reason out a single thing that you like about something.
Absolutely.
Because
Totally
at that
fair.
point, it's like, I like you. But if you told me I like Constantine as a character, and I said, what do you like about him? And you couldn't tell me, like, I love his character design, or I love, how he uses magic, or I love how he's like douchey Doctor Strange, or anything like that. There's nothing like that you could tell me. I'm gonna be like, that's cool, T. I like you. I don't really care that you like Constantine, because like, why should I give that a shot or even look at it? Because you have no idea why you think what you think. I
and
mean,
you gave
it's
me
just-
nothing to go off.
Yeah,
of.
you gave me nothing, and that's where I don't care. It's not that I hate the person who feels that way.
Right.
It's just I don't care what you think about that topic. Then it's just like people.
Because you gave me no reason to.
It's people who will say something about politics or anything like that, and it'll be like, "Well, where'd you get that from?" Or "Why do you think that?" It's like, "I don't know. That's just what I think." It's like at that point, it's like, "Okay, good for you, I guess."
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
That's all.
Where's the Joker? Go to hell.
Wrong answer. By my count, there are still 9 more ribs I can break.
Do you think that'll make me talk? After what he's put me through, the torture, turned my men on me, stole from me, murdered my woman, he's my kill, not yours!
I can control your pacemaker remotely. You want to see what 250 beats per minute feels like? You wouldn't. Copperhead.
Tell him and I'll pay you whatever you want. Make him suffer out there.
An empty promise from a fallen king. I know about the Joker.
Couple of freaks. You two deserve each other.
What did you do to me?
I killed you. And in a few more minutes, your body will realize it.
So we gotta get out of this room, I think, to get to save.
Help.
Use your strength.
Help, Alfred.
With every effort
Alfred.
to hasten your...
I'm sorry I was a douche to you. I still don't like you. I still think you're old, and I'm waiting for you to die, but I've been poisoned, and I need your help.
Must scan the room.
It was important that I give you that context before I asked for help.
Must scan room to clone Copperhead for furry basement slave.
Perspiration.
Female perspiration. Ooh.
Robin will love this.
I'd be collecting that in my little vial. I'd be like,
Yeah, what's up?
yeah, what's this? All right, we see her going back up here. Dude, she would make a perfect pole dancer.
That's insane. Yeah, that's a great connection. I like what you did there.
Thank you so much. It's literally just because I'm a horny, freak. But thank you. I'm glad you liked it. It's literally just because I'm a sex-crazy monster. But yeah, that's... No, it was,
terrifying sitting next to you, to be
it was
honest.
definitely just a intellectual connection I made there.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Alfred, uploading in...
Neurotoxin. I need you to
Sir, I think that's the nicest thing you said to me all night.
What happened? Never mind. Just get up to ground level so I can send in an airdrop. And after this, you're coming back here so I can have a look at you.